The Bellagio, a name synonymous with luxury, opulence, and the intoxicating allure of Las Vegas. This iconic hotel and casino, with its grand fountains and dazzling lights, has become a symbol of the city's vibrant nightlife and endless possibilities. It stands tall, a shimmering mirage in the Nevada desert. By day, its elegant architecture and lush gardens offer a stark contrast to the arid surroundings, while by night it transforms into a beacon of light and excitement, drawing visitors from all corners of the globe. A beacon for dreamers, high rollers, and those seeking a taste of the extraordinary. The Bellagio is more than just a hotel. It's a playground for the rich and famous, a place where fortunes are made and lost in the blink of an eye. But on a crisp December night in 2010, the Bellagio would become the stage for a real-life heist. The kind of story that seems ripped from the pages of a Hollywood script, filled with suspense, drama, and unexpected twists. A tale of audacity, cunning, and the seductive power of greed. This was no ordinary crime. It was a meticulously planned operation executed with precision and nerve. The air crackled with anticipation as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the strip. The city, always alive, seemed to hold its breath, unaware of the drama about to unfold within one of its most famous landmarks. Inside the Bellagio, the atmosphere buzzed with the clinking of chips, the murmurs of seasoned gamblers, and the intoxicating promise of fortune. Every corner of the casino was alive with energy, a testament to the allure of chance and the thrill of the unknown. Unbeknownst to the unsuspecting crowd, a plan was about to unfold. A plan that had been months in the making, crafted with the kind of detail and precision that only a mastermind could achieve. A plan that would shake the very foundations of this glittering palace of dreams. The Bellagio, with all its grandeur and security, was about to be tested in ways it had never been before. At the heart of this audacious scheme was a lone figure, a man driven by ambition and shrouded in mystery. His identity, motives, and methods were as enigmatic as the heist itself. He had studied the Bellagio's every move, learning its rhythms, its vulnerabilities, its very heartbeat. He knew the layout of the casino like the back of his hand. Every camera angle, every security checkpoint, every blind spot. Tonight he would exploit them all. With nerves of steel and a heart pounding with adrenaline, he was ready to execute his plan. The stage was set, the players were in place, and the curtain was about to rise on one of the most daring heists in Las Vegas history. The Bellagio's casino floor was a sensory overload. The moment you stepped inside, you were enveloped by a cacophony of sounds and sights that could easily overwhelm the uninitiated. A sea of flashing lights and ringing slot machines. Each machine seemed to beckon with the promise of fortune, their digital displays flashing in a mesmerizing dance. The air hummed with the murmurs of anticipation and the groans of defeat. Every corner of the room was filled with the raw emotions of hope and despair as fortunes were made and lost in the blink of an eye. High rollers draped in diamonds and dripping with wealth crowded around exclusive tables. These were the elite, the ones who played not just for money but for the thrill of the game, the rush of adrenaline that came with every roll of the dice. The stakes were high, the risks even higher. Every bet placed was a gamble, not just with money but with pride and reputation. But tonight the real prize wasn't at the blackjack tables or the roulette wheel. It wasn't the chips stacked high or the cards dealt with precision. It lay nestled within the Bellagio's most exclusive jewelry store, a treasure trove known as Tesori. This boutique was a sanctuary of opulence, a place where the world's most exquisite jewels were displayed like works of art. Here, behind reinforced glass and guarded by watchful eyes, lay a collection of dazzling jewels. Each piece was a testament to craftsmanship and luxury, a glittering symbol of wealth and status. Diamonds, rubies, and emeralds sparkled under the watchful gaze of security cameras. These gems were not just beautiful, they were coveted, desired by those who could afford them, and those who could only dream. They were trophies for the ultra-wealthy, symbols of success and extravagance. To own one of these pieces was to declare one's place in the upper echelons of society. For our protagonist, these jewels represented more than just wealth. They were a challenge, a test of his skills, and a chance to strike at the very heart of this opulent world. They were a challenge, a test of his skills, and a chance to strike at the very heart of this opulent world. He had spent weeks studying the Tesori boutique, memorizing the guards' routines, the placement of cameras, the thickness of the glass. Every detail was crucial, every observation a piece of the puzzle that would lead to his success. His plan was intricate, daring, and utterly reliant on timing and precision. He knew that one misstep could mean failure, but the potential reward was worth the risk. The jewels were not just a prize. They were a symbol of his ability to outsmart the system, to take what he wanted from a world that seemed to have it all. The moment arrived, the clock struck the hour, and the air was thick with anticipation. Every second seemed to stretch into an eternity as the tension in the casino reached its peak. Our protagonist, disguised in a motorcycle helmet and dressed entirely in black, burst through the casino doors. His entrance was sudden and dramatic, catching the attention of everyone in the vicinity. The helmet obscured his face, adding an air of mystery and menace. He moved with a practiced ease, his every step calculated, his heart pounding in his chest. Each stride was purposeful, his eyes scanning the room, taking in every detail. The crowd parted before him, sensing the danger that accompanied his presence. He brandished a handgun, the metallic glint reflecting the casino's dazzling lights, and a wave of panic rippled through the crowd. The sight of the weapon sent shockwaves through the patrons, their faces contorting in fear and disbelief. Shouts filled the air as gamblers scattered, diving for cover beneath blackjack tables and roulette wheels. The once lively and bustling casino floor was now a scene of chaos and confusion, with people scrambling to find safety. Chips spilled across the plush carpet, forgotten in the rush for safety. The vibrant colors of the chips contrasted starkly with the panic-stricken faces of the patrons, creating a surreal and disorienting scene. The clinking of slot machines was drowned out by the panicked screams of the crowd. The flashing lights of the machines seemed almost mocking in their relentless cheerfulness, a stark contrast to the terror unfolding around them. In those chaotic moments, the Bellagio transformed from a playground for the rich and famous into a scene of sheer terror. The opulence and luxury that once defined the casino were now overshadowed by the fear and confusion that permeated the air. He reached the Tesori boutique, his eyes fixed on the prize. The boutique, known for its exquisite collection of jewelry, was his ultimate target. His gaze was unwavering, his determination palpable. With a swift, practiced motion, he smashed the reinforced glass, showering the floor with glittering shards. The sound of shattering glass echoed through the boutique, a sharp and jarring contrast to the muffled chaos outside. He scooped up handfuls of diamonds, emeralds, and rubies, stuffing them into a bag slung over his shoulder. Each piece of jewelry was a testament to the craftsmanship and luxury that the boutique was known for, now reduced to mere loot in his hands. The jewels, worth millions, felt heavy in his hands. The weight of the bag was a tangible reminder of the fortune he now possessed, a fortune that had come at the cost of fear and chaos. As he made his escape, the echoes of the pandemonium he had caused lingered in the air, a testament to the audacity and precision of his heist. The robbery was over in minutes. Our protagonist, his bag heavy with loot, melted back into the panicked crowd. He moved with a ghost's efficiency, leaving behind a scene of stunned silence and scattered jewels. The Bellagio, for a moment, stood frozen in time, the echoes of gunshots still ringing in the air. Security guards, alerted by the alarms and the terrified screams, rushed to the scene, but it was too late. All that remained was shattered glass, scattered playing cards, and the lingering smell of gunpowder. The thief had vanished, disappearing into the neon-drenched night as quickly as he had arrived. The news of the Bellagio heist spread like wildfire through Las Vegas and then across the globe. The audacity of the crime, the sheer brazenness of it all, captivated the public's imagination. Who was this daring thief who had dared to rob one of the most iconic casinos in the world? The question hung in the air, unanswered, fueling speculation and fear. The Las Vegas Police Department, or LVPD, launched a full-scale investigation. The city, usually buzzing with excitement and the promise of easy money, was gripped by a sense of unease. The Bellagio, once a symbol of extravagance and luck, was now a crime scene. Every camera angle, every eyewitness account, every dropped playing card was scrutinized, analyzed, dissected. Detectives worked tirelessly, following every lead, every whisper, every rumor. The pressure was immense. The world was watching, waiting for answers, demanding justice. The Bellagio heist wasn't just a robbery, it was a direct challenge to the city's image, its glamour, its aura of invincibility. But the thief, it seemed, had vanished into thin air. The trail ran cold. Weeks turned into months, and the case grew colder. The public's fascination waned, replaced by a grudging acceptance that some crimes, it seemed, were destined to remain unsolved.